Alright, what up, y'all? It's Metaphor back for more. Here to kick the raw, representing everyone's you and I verse. Yeah, we're gonna do a video on Virgo, rising, ascendant, and first house, right? So when you got a Virgo rising, ascendant, in the first house, right? You're a mutable personality, right? But see, with this mutable personality, either you can indulge into others and be very structured and detailed upon what they're doing, or you can be very detailed and structured upon what you're doing. See, Virgo tends to be very critical, but it's either they're critical of oneself or critical of others. And due to them being so critical of oneself, they tend to criticize others as well, right? So, Virgo, let's see, you got Virgo first house, the Libra second house, and Scorpio third house, right? So your environment is very secretive, right? So that's why you're always looking for the details. Why you feel this kind of way in my environment? You know why you acting this way? Because I'm expressing myself in this detailed nature. Fifth house Capricorn. So they're always going to be expressing the blueprint, right? And their seventh house is Pisces. So their relationship is pretty much having to do with their faith with one another. So it's pretty much like how much do you believe in self and work with what you got to be able to bring this dreamlike nature and bring both fish together. You know, the detailed fish and the dreamlike fish, and then you guys got one perfect relationship. So that's, you see what I'm saying? Your seventh house is Pisces. So your relationships are always going to be, it's either you're forceful upon people or you allow people to be themselves. See that mutable nature, but it's, you know, it's an equilibrium, right? So when you find that equilibrium, it's going to be yeah, okay. So finding that equilibrium is going to be all about expanding and upon your feelings and things of that nature, and upon the feelings of the relationship. That's what Pisces is all about, is the feeling. Excuse me. But yeah, your fourth house is Sagittarius. So the people that are private to you, you actually are very expansive with them. But see, if you don't allow another person to be kind of mind traveling, I mean not mind traveling. Yeah, okay, yeah, Sagittarius, mind traveling or traveling in general. Like, think about it. Virgo is very detailed in what they're doing. So it's like, if we don't got the funds, then we can't travel with our private home and travel amongst the country whenever we don't have the funds for it. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's one way that in your private home, you could be a little bit overbearing and criticizing somebody. Maybe somebody just for their spiritual nature, they need to get out and get out of this circumstance and environment that they're in. See what I'm saying? This third house Scorpio, you could be very fixed in the way that you want to keep your environment. So it's like with this fourth house Jupiter influence and then the seventh house Jupiter influence, it's very much so in your private nature. It's either you criticize somebody's ideas to the point that they don't want to express them anymore and they don't want to expand with you, or you allow them to speak their truth and speak their piece, and and you can actually build on upon what they're saying. It's like, if you don't have, it's like thing. Okay, one thing Virgo gotta learn is, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say that shit at all. And if it's not helping nobody, then don't say that shit at all either. So it's like, that's what I mean. It's a mutable sign, like I said in the beginning. So it's like, don't get too sucked into someone else's nature, but comprehend that the only way that you're gonna have a relationship is if you allow that dreamlike nature and expansive nature to happen. Don't be so critical upon someone's dreams. You throw a pentacle at someone's dreams. I don't know. What's a good one? Like the like a okay, yeah, I'm just saying pentacle is in like an earth element. You just throwing a big old block at someone's fucking vision and emotion. So it's like you throwing it's like putting a big old rock over the fire. You know what I mean? With your fourth house Sagittarius, and then it's like uh throw like I say again, throwing a big old rock in a fucking in a puddle, and it takes up all the space. Now you, oh, this is how it's got to be. It's got to be my way. You see what I'm saying? So allow them dreams to happen with that 7th house Pisces. But yeah, I mean, you know who you are because you got that 12th house of Leo, and your 12th house of Leo is going to be that expressive, dreamlike nature. So you're going to be expressing the dreams and things of that nature. So it's going to be very much so. The visions that you have are going to be very dreamlike, and that's why you may or may not believe them. It's like Leo's the sign either believe in astrology or they don't. It's like it's very interesting. But yeah, that's a whole other video. What else can we say about Virgo? Yeah, don't be. I mean, you're so critical of yourself. Don't be critical of others to the point that they don't even want to converse with you and expand with you or be in the dream world with you. It's like Virgo is so down to earth that they think there is no spiritual nature. So yeah, Virgo ascendant. Have a little bit more faith. Be a little more spiritual.